What's going on, guys? I'm Harry, Jadie's over there, but I can't show you why she's over there. In fact, come this way, come this way, come this way. Can't have it in the background. Here's Jade. And I'm on 10%, so I've got to be really quick with this.
Wait. It's my birthday, I can do what I want to.
It is Jade's birthday today, so happy birthday, Jade!
Hey!
But we are here just to quickly show you a couple of updates. So, I've just bought a dining room table at SES, literally minutes ago. We've just got back from SES, we've come to here. Really nice fold-out dining room table with some swivel chairs. Beautiful looking, you guys will like that when it arrives. But we had a radiator on the wall here in the lounge. Well, Jade was here with the plaster, if you would like to tell the story.
So, did you...
Be quick, because I'm on 9%.
Did you video it with what it looked like behind the radiator?
No,
you didn't.
No.
We can insert a photo, or Harry can insert a photo, or whatever. So we had the radiator taken off and plasterer came round, and he basically said, I need to put a hole through this, can I hammer it? And I went, go for it, sure, why not? This man, no word of a lie, literally got a hammer, went, bang, just knocked it through, and here we are. So now we've got a little alcove, and that's a wall through to the kitchen. So if that was knocked through, you'd be underneath the kitchen counter. So,
so we've come in. Well, I haven't seen this. Jade was here. I was at work, and she was telling me all about this, being with the plasterer and all that. So I'm getting phone calls, and Jade saying to me, "Is it alright if we knock the wall through?" And I was like, "No, you don't want to be doing that." But you know what?
It is what it is.
We had to find out what was behind this wall. So it turns out this is actually used to be a door. Yeah, and there's some, I mean, look at this, it's like Victorian wallpaper.
Victorian? How is like that old? It's built in the 60s, Victorian.
Victorian wallpaper. But you see the small cracks up the wall. That's not my bad painting. That's actually because there used to be a door here. Hence this. I mean, look, it's not in a great condition, really.
No, but they had this part done. That's plasterable.
Yeah, at least that is plasterable, to be fair. So they plastered that on it.
And thought, do you know what?
We'll just plaster there. Yeah.
Just put a bit of
Let's put a bit of plywood. Just a simple bit of plywood.
That was underneath that one. So that was layering, so it was laying just slightly in. And then that one was just to level it out. And then, yeah, you can see where he put the hammer through.
He did as well.
Yeah, well, I wasn't joking.
No, I know. I haven't seen it.
With plaster.
I'm seeing it the same time as you are. I've not seen this before. I'm really dark. I need to open these blinds. How do I open the blinds? Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. I'm also on 4%, so I'm going to have to go. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye!
A few moments later.
I just wanted to give you another update. So today is like probably a good week or possibly 2 weeks since I last came here. So a lot has changed since I last came here as well. I can't remember how much I told you or how much I showed you, but if not, we can overlay some images here so if I haven't recorded anything. Anyway, I'll do it anyway. So, there was a massive hole here. The radiator was on the wall, that came off, big hole, lots of mess. And now we've painted over it. So today, me and Mother is here with me as well. We've painted over this wall a couple of times, and it looks really good. The paint is still kind of wet in patches, so you might see some different textures and different colours of white. That's because it's drying in certain places, but it looks fantastic. You wouldn't believe there was a massive hole right there. So it looks fabulous. It looks brilliant. We also had the ceiling looked at, so it's actually not as bad as we originally thought. We've just got to put a screw in there basically to hold this up, and it can be patched. So it's a nice and easy job, easy fix. It's not going to look too bad once it's all done, but we will get this done very soon, and then we'll give you updates, but hopefully you won't even notice that. The only other thing I wanted to show you is upstairs in the bedroom, because we did also get that sorted, but there's a little story to this. So my dad went up in the loft. I don't know how much you can see. This plastic bag just here is a water tank, and then the other side of that there's a header tank. The header tank is leaking and has fallen because it's been dripping for quite a long time. Absolutely soaked the wood that's up there, the beams and stuff, soaked it so much that the weight of the water in the tank has broken one of the beams and caused the hole in the roof. And there's still a crack along here. I don't know how well you can see that. It's very faint. It's not particularly large. But we've had this plastered over, and Dad has gone up into the loft to turn off the water supply and all that sort of stuff. I'll turn towards the light so you can see me. Yeah, so he sorted this out. So that is still obviously very, very wet upstairs in the loft. But we've had that plastered now, and we're going to have to get it painted relatively soon. I mean, we've got a bed next door that's not being used. We've got a sofa being delivered and everything. And then another thing that my dad has done, because my dad is fabulous. Can we let there be light? Oh yeah, oh that's better. Much better, there we go, now we can see. So Dad has gone over with it's like a filler type thing, and all of this is dead smooth. Dead smooth, he's done that so well. So, ooh, still a bit dusty. So we are gonna go over this bedroom at some point with some colours. I'm gonna kind of leave the colours up to Jade, because I think she knows a bit more than me with what's going on with that. And I can't remember if I showed you, did I show you this? This is an iron mark, I think I did show you this. My hands are very dry as well, by the way. Ignore them. But this is an iron mark. They were obviously very, what's the word? They were very uncareful with their appliances and stuff, and the cleaning and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to rip up this carpet at some point, but I don't know when, because it's not really that urgent. But I think we are going to get a nice big bit of carpet and cut it out, get someone to fit that for us. Apart from that, everything else is probably where I last left it. The boiler is still in here at the minute, because basically British Gas haven't been round yet. We are going to try and call British Gas today, maybe to see if we can get them to sort out the tanks that are up there, to try and get rid of them, because we've got no hot water, we've got no heating at the minute, so it's still freezing cold, hence the hoodie. It is freezing in here. So yeah, we've got no heating or hot water, so we might call British Gas and just say, look, can you just take out the tanks? We don't want them, we don't need them. And just hopefully see if we can get the loft sorted out so it's not so yeesh up there. So, well, anyway, the only other thing happening today, which I'm very, very excited about, which you won't know currently right now, is I'm picking up a new car. And you might have seen it on Instagram if you follow me, that's Stoney Official. I'm picking up a new car today. Today is car collection day, so I'm very, very excited. I just thought I'd come around here and do a few jobs, although I've done nothing. Mum's done it all. But yeah, so we're gonna go and collect my car now. So I think I'm gonna make this video super, super short. Don't know what else to show you. Oh, did I show you we had a washer dryer fitted? Yeah, it don't work. We've got to call Currys or get somebody to come and have a look at this, because it currently doesn't work. It washes, but it doesn't dry, and it's supposed to be a washer dryer. It comes up with some error on the screen, so we're going to get Currys to come out and have a look at that. Apart from that, everything else is... Oh, we've got a fridge and a freezer, because they left us some really dodgy, very ugly, very dirty looking fridge and freezer out there. So they are going eventually. You can contact the council or something, and they pick up 5 appliances for £11 or something like that, until it goes up in May or something like that, goes up to 30. But anyway, so there's 4 appliances out there. They can fully take all of them. And there is a radiator over there, but we're not sure if we take the radiator as well. So that could be the 5, including the radiator. We're just not sure. But if not, we've got 4 appliances here they can come and collect. And here's our 2 new ones. So, I mean, they're basically exactly the same size, except one's a fridge, one's a freezer. So there you go. I think that's it. That's all I'm going to show you today. I probably will add whatever comes next after this, but I'm going to go and collect my car now, which will be a completely separate video. So please make sure you click up here. I think it's this side. Hopefully it's this side. Click up here to go and watch that, and I will see you guys in that video, or see you in a second. So, I'm back again, welcome, and Jade is here this time. But I wanted to show you, we are using a temporary heater that is on the floor to heat up this room, because it is bloody freezing in here.
We've got no heating and no hot water. We've got nothing.
But we do have a radiator. Brand new radiator has been fitted. Nice little dials and that says max. What way do we turn it? That way? Oh yeah. But we haven't flushed the system, and we haven't tried it and done all that nonsense, because British Gas still haven't been round. However, We have got British Gas coming round sooner than we thought. Tuesday. What is today's date? Saturday the 8th of April. Tuesday the 11th they're coming. See, why don't you do all this stuff?
Because I remember things.
Yeah, I don't. So, we got some things to do while we're here. This cupboard's got to come off the wall because they've got to put pipes through there and up to the ceiling. So this whole cupboard has to come off. Because, yeah, they're going to go through the ceiling up there. And the only other thing is that if we go all the way up the stairs, we've bought some paint to finally paint the bedroom. So, Jade, what colours are we going?
On this wall, this very ugly wall, it's called Delaware Grey, but it's got glitter in it because Harry will not let me have wallpaper. So he's had to sacrifice and have glitter in the paint instead.
Too bloody right, I don't want wallpaper. I think wallpaper looks really ugly, personally, that's my opinion. Can't stand it. So yeah, all of this wall is all going like a grey colour. That's not quite what we thought it was going to be.
Right, oh, we've got to spread it out.
It's fine.
Yeah, so Delaware Grey across here, just on that wall, all around that alcove bit there, and then like a white around the other walls, because I like to change colour schemes. Like the bedding could be blue one time, next it could be purple, and then the one with the bees, and it's yellow.
Yes. The only other elephant in the room, you got a new tattoo?
Yeah.
That's moisturiser, by the way.
For anyone that likes a Court of Thorns and Roses Akatar, I belong to the Night Court, thank you.
Whatever that means, that's all Chinese, but she's a book reader and yeah, she reads books.
Obsessively.
But I'm going to go down and get the other sheets now so we can cover this whole floor in. Yeah, because we bought this because we're going to paint all the walls and the ceiling as well, because we've obviously got to cover up this. So that's going to have to come off. Yep. That's going to have to be painted.
Can we take that off? I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Yeah, they are going, but we just want to get round to it.
Okay.
But that will have to come off as well at some point, just not anytime soon because I can't bothered. I wish I could have caught that on camera. Basically, 2 screws that length, holding up the cupboard on the wall. Me and Jade are in here, eating our McDonald's, as you do. And yeah, basically it was hanging from this extension lead and I was shaking it. Once I'd taken them 2 screws out, I had no idea what else, if it was held in by anything. So I gave the cupboard a little shake, thought, oh well, it's attached to something, but whatever, I'll leave it. Not being able to see this up the top there somewhere. It's only held in by double-sided tape and all. Bloody hell. And it's disgusting. It's actually, it's all sticky. And then while me and Jade were eating our McDonald's, that fell off the wall. The only downside to all of this is I'm not sure if that's enough wall for them to get pipes under the stairs and up through there. Not really too sure. But anyway, they did want this extension, no, what's this called? Extraction fan to come off the wall as well. But that is going to be a bastard to get off. So I think I'm going to leave that and just say I can't get it off because I can't get it off. So I'm going to leave it. I'm just not really too sure what to do. But the cupboard is off. I mean, look under here, right? This is the bottom of the cupboard, right? The bit that's not supposed to get that dirty. You know, dirt usually gathers on top of things. This is the bottom. Look at the state of that. Look at that. That's disgusting. And this is the bloody skirting that was facing up. You see what I mean?
Look.
It's just...
Guess where the plug was sitting?
That's quite funny. But
that's
look.
vile.
Yeah. But look at that end. Look at that end.
Yeah, I know. I had to go under all of these and scrub. It just doesn't come off.
Yeah.
No.
This has got to come off somehow. It doesn't have to, but it would be easier if all of this goes, basically. We don't want it. We don't need it. Whee! But yeah, we've got to try and get this off the wall somehow. So this end, very loose. This end is solid, right? So I'm going to try and work out What is in this top left? Where's my phone? What is that? That's a bag of screws. That is disgusting. It can go in there for now. It's like a tea bag, but it's a bag of screws. I'll leave the one in the middle on at the minute. So they're all off. There's one here. Is that a screw? That is. Come on, please. Oh. Ha! 1-0 to the Stone. Okay, she's off the wall. I need to sit down. High volume. Okay, so there you go. That's the base coat done. Jake's just gone out to get some more base coat because we want to do the rest of these walls in this room with the base coat, but we don't currently have enough. What we had in that tray is what we had left. So it's managed to cover basically that wall there and then all the way up to that corner. Can you see that on the camera? Yeah, you can, good. But all the way across the bottom, because we've had this ceiling plastered, there's all that plaster dust along the skirting at the bottom. So I think I'm going to have to go around with the hoover. I'm going to have to let this dry first, but I'm going to go around with the hoover and get all that plaster dust up and then yeah, go around the very bottom because I don't really want it getting stuck to the bristles and yeah, just potentially messing everything up. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to grab the hoover. That was my phone. Yeah, I'm going to let that dry, then grab the hoover and go along the skirting once this is dried. But I'll show you what it looks like once we've got the first base coat fully done, because we're going to go all the way around the room, but obviously currently we've only done that wall. So I'm gonna just cut the recording and put my GoPro on charge because it's currently quite low. But then once we've done the whole room, I'll show you what it looks like and we'll kind of go from there. But that's the plan, is to get the base coat done first today. So yeah, let's do that. Let me just give you an update. We've painted all of these walls so far with kind of one coat. I've got to go around and touch up around the edges with a brush, which I'm going to do now. But this has to come off the wall, so I'm going to use my little handy dandy screwdriver with the little bits that can go in the end to take that off the wall, and then we'll paint behind there. Obviously I'm going to have to take this blind off somehow. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to go about that. Otherwise I might have to just paint around it. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to go about that. And then also this has got to come off the wall. We've slapped a bit of base coat on the patch up there. So if we can get that off and potentially just sort of masking tape whatever's behind there, yeah, we might be able to paint the ceiling as well, and then that means we've done so much painting in here today. That would be a massive improvement. So we've done all the walls, like I said. Just got to touch up round the edges with a brush. Take that off the wall and take that off. That off the ceiling, that off the wall, and go from there. Kind of see where we're at. So that's the next stage. I'm just going to quickly do that, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so the rail's off the wall. It was stuck in by these brackets, obviously that way up, holding it onto the wall. So they've come off, and I've taken the little raw plugs out as well. So they are just holes, which I'm going to fill in with polyfiller. So I'm going to quickly go over them now, slap some polyfiller in there. Hopefully it should dry nice and quick. Give it a little rub down with some fine sandpaper or something to make it nice and smooth. And then we'll just go over all of that with a bit of base coat. And it should all be good. And then I'm going to turn off the mains and give this a go. Going to give it a go and see what happens. And then at least we can do the sealing as well. So let's go and do that. We've polyfilled these holes, so they are nice and smooth now. And the light fixture is off of the wall. Now let me show you that. That was one of the screws in the ceiling. That was the other one. I mean, look at the size of this hole. I probably can do something with that. Maybe I could polyfill it, so it will do the same kind of thing as that. But yeah, so the light's off the ceiling. The rails are off above the window. I'm very wonky, why am I doing that? I still want to go around all the edges with my paintbrush, so I'm going to do that now, as close as I can behind the radiator, I suppose. This keeps happening as well. We keep rolling over this, and it's really bizarre. I'm not sure whether they've had wallpaper up here, or whether they've had some kind of, it's been filled with something. I'm not too sure, but it keeps peeling off every time we roll over it. And you can see it's still a little bit flaky in places. I'm not really too sure why. I'm going to try and work that out. Just keep rolling over it. But I'm going to finish off the bits of brown that are still around the place. It's obviously really patchy because it is a base coat. And it actually is called a base coat because this is going like a grey glitter. So when the sun is shining straight through there at some point in the summer, all that will look lovely and glittery grey, this entire wall. And then these, I think, I'll go in the same colour white as what's in the lounge. But don't quote me on that. I just do think that that's what Jade is up to. But she's gone out because she's gone to get her nails done currently. So she's not here at the minute. I'm here painting all on my own. And yeah, I'm going to try and go around all the edges again with the paintbrush. And I'm actually just going to take it straight out the can, I think. There's not really much point in me pouring it into there and then using that to go around the edges. So I'm going to try and do it nice and gently, nice and slowly. I've got Alexa on over there with Kiss Radio. I did have, but obviously copyright music and that. So yeah, I'm going to go around and see what it looks like at the end. I've got to make sure I've got to keep every inch of this floor covered. And then we'll give that a go. So I'm going to roll out some ceiling paint, and we're going to give it a go. So let's do it. I'm nervous as hell. I'm on my own. Jade's still not here, but let's give it a go. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's go. Okay, so Jade's here, and she went out to do her nails. Show your nails. Let's have a look.
I mean, they've got paint on them now.
That's all right. Pretty pretty.
Very spring.
Jade has come back. I've painted the walls and the ceiling. However, I painted the ceiling with the wrong paint. I'm laughing about it now, but inside I'm crying. I've painted it with this stuff.
Satin wood. The clue's in the name. Satin wood.
And here she's painting a matte wall, just saying. Anyway, this is gloss
Leave my
paint.
glitter wall alone.
No, okay, so satin, so someone that's a car fan that knows what satin paint is a very shiny version of matte, right? Very similar, very, very similar. So when you see satin, you think, maybe that's emulsion. I did anyway. Turns out it was gloss, not anywhere on the front of this can, or basically anyway, I mean, I didn't read the fine print, but nowhere on here does it say gloss, right? And I'm pissed off. I've done this entire ceiling, and the patch where the plaster was is there, right? It looks fantastic, except it's going to be f***ing well shiny because I've painted it with the wrong bloody paint.
You know how in
so
I
it
might
is.
buy a giant mirror now and be like, haha, remember that one time you painted the ceiling with satin wood?
Yeah. Look, it is what it is. If anyone knows what we can do, please make sure you leave in the comments, because we've currently got a very shiny ceiling. It can't stay, it's got to go. And can you paint
Can you paint emulsion? That's what I want to know.
Can you paint emulsion over
on
glass?
satin wood?
Over glass.
But no, gloss goes yellow over time, which is what these people done.
That's what that paint is.
No, that doesn't go yellow quickly, whereas gloss does. That's what satin would.
That is the other thing we haven't shown you. Jade has painted this wall grey, which is going to be the main colour. It's supposed to be glitter paint, but we've got to add this and stir it in to the
last coat.
Yeah, to the final coat. So you can see it's proper glittery. I don't know if the camera's picking this up. It just looks like dust, to be honest.
I'm tempted to buy another packet of glitters because I don't think that's going to be enough.
No. But yeah, so she's done it. This is basically like Jade's base coat of grey.
That's only one coat.
Yeah, that's one coat of grey, which is actually really impressive, to be fair. So you can see the room's coming on. Just ignore the ceiling.
That patch there for me.
Yeah.
But that's where the plaster was.
Yeah. But you know what? It is what it is. So I thought I'd be honest and let you know that I hate DIY and I never want to do it again.
You're not a DIY boy, are you?
I've never painted in my life. I know pretty sure I said that in one of the other videos.
It shows.
I've never painted before and I don't know I don't know the difference between wall paints and stuff like that.
I need help.
But I might come back tomorrow and do some more grey, not really too sure yet.
No, Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday, I've got Monday off. So I can do painting in the grey again Monday. So I don't know whether I'm ending this video here, but I am definitely going to change days. So the next clip, if this video carries on...
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, if I haven't just basically... Let's not go there.
I might throttle you.
Yeah, that.
We'll laugh about this in 40 years. It's
I hope so. I hope we do.
in our next house, you're never painting the ceiling.
I'm never painting, full stop.
We're never getting another house.
Yeah, so basically, if this clip carries on, which I hope it will, I will see you tomorrow. So thank you all for watching.
Monday.
Unless it ends here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.